Peace and much love. Hey, what's up, you guys? As always, gratitude and welcome back to the second video I got for you guys, okay? So, in this one, you guys see the title, Following Your Heart, and why that's so important, if not one of the most important things that you're probably going to have to really start focusing on a lot more in your entire life, okay? Quite literally, almost, because there's been so many times to where there's been something that I've always wanted to do, right? And even though it seemed like I got this close to being able to do it, it just ended up never working out, right? And I'll tell you guys something too, man. I really don't share this with too many people, but there's a lot of y'all, so whatever, right? It is what it is, man. At one point, I had actually got into boxing, man, a couple years ago. I think I was about, 18 during the time, I think. And there was a man I met. His name was, I ain't gonna put his name out there because he may not want it, but he's an older gentleman, but just out of respect for him, right? Respect for the elder, right? So when I had met him, he was like, I can see that you really like boxing, right? And I was like, yes, sir. Yes, sir, of course. I really want to be a boxer. And, he trained me on and off. And keep in mind, during this time, he was in his early, mid-70s. So I know right now, I'm pretty sure he's well. And I don't exactly have his contact information anymore. But not to get too far off track, he was telling me, I'm sure you can make it. I have complete faith that you can make it, right? I just believe in you that much. And I can see that you're really dedicated. And, he kind of trained me on and off for about 3 years, so I guess I should probably say I got experience with boxing, not on no egotistical level, just to say that, I have trained in it for about 3 years, but it was on and off, of course. And I wanted to do it so bad. And he knew of the underworld that was involved in, with boxing, right? And this goes with anything that can make you a public figure, right? And it got to a point where about after that third year, he was like, you know what, son? I know how bad it is that you want to do this. And sometimes there's so much greater things for you out there than joining the underworld, right? Because boxing is a gateway into the underworld, man, right? And I'm not talking about like hell, like how they talk about in the Bible and everything like that. Not getting into anything religious, okay? I'm just saying, he was just going to show me that not everything's going to go my way. Not everything that you fail at is a complete failure, man. Because sure, I can always still get back into boxing and train for it. Not to say that I'm going to do it professionally or anything like that, but I shouldn't take it. You guys should take anything that you always wanted to do that didn't work out for you seriously, or take it too deeply to heart, right? Now, sure, it may hurt. I know. Believe me, you guys, I was this close to being able to join the Olympics, man, a couple years ago for boxing. But next thing you know, it just never turned out happening, man. Not only because he didn't want it to happen for him, because he just didn't want to see me get involved into the underworld, man, right? When it comes to when you get up into the positions, man, there's things that you're going to have to do, sacrifices you're going to have to make. And the point where I am at now, just when it comes to my spiritual development, my mentality, the things that I've learned, the wisdom that I've gained because of the experiences that I've been through, that I've gone through, right? He wasn't wrong, man. And it was also just because there's something so much more greater out there for me, something more fulfilling, right? Something that my soul has always craved. And as far as I can tell, it's got to be doing this. Now, I really didn't expect it to be YouTube, man, probably like a lot of other guys, but it just goes to show that sometimes our paths are going to change, man, back to back to back, right? At one point, I was wanting to be a video game designer, an archaeologist, a boxer. Now here I am on YouTube, man, making videos, right? Really helping people realize their potential, helping people become their best version, or at least give them guidance to get there, to become not just who they want to be, but who they need to be, man, right? And I got to say, I think I'd much rather do this than what all these other people at the top are doing, man, because they don't have as much freedom as we think, man. But not to get too deep into that or anything. I'm just saying that sometimes when things don't work out for us, you guys, it's for the best. It's for the better. Because our soul is just telling us that not only do you not want this, but it's not what's truly going to help you grow into who you need to be, right? That's why we go through certain experiences with certain people, with ourselves, with others, right? That guide us, and they show us, and they give us hints and clues to figure out, to help put the pieces of the puzzle back together, to really help us figure out who we are, right? And our innate abilities and things like that. I mean, I really didn't think you guys, I'd be on here on YouTube talking to any of you guys, right? Making videos talking about this, talking about that. But hey, here I am, right? It just goes to show, man, the universe, she's doing her thing, man, right? She's all guiding us down some path of enlightenment, some path that we never thought we'd be on, man. But look, here we are, right? And just because I say she, you guys, I'm only saying it like that because, you know, Mother Nature, Mother Earth, stuff like that, right? But you guys can interpret it however you want, right? But I'm just saying, you know, when something doesn't go your way, don't take it personal, okay? Don't take it to an extreme level as to where, oh man, my life just sucks. My life is terrible. Nothing's working out for me. Guys, being in that mentality will definitely put you in a place you don't want to be. Just from thinking like that, man. Just from thinking like that, man. You got to change that mindset, brother. That's where it all starts at, is up here. You got to be guided by this. No, excuse me. I keep messing up every time I say that. I'm sorry, y'all. You got to listen to this. But you got to be guided with this. You got to guide this with this, but you have to follow this, right? Your heart knows what you really want. Your heart knows who you really are, right? Your higher self, in other words. But you have to guide it with this, man. If that makes sense to you guys. And I hope it does, man. Because if not, please correct me. Because sometimes I misinterpret my words. But hey, man, I'm not perfect. Nobody is. We all make mistakes. You just got to take it as a lesson and learn from it, man. But I don't want this video to get too long because I know some of you guys don't like to watch 12, 13-minute videos like my last one. But anyways, don't take it personal, man. Don't beat yourself up, you guys, just because something didn't go the way you planned. Because I guarantee you there's something so much greater out there for you. Something that's really and truly meant for you. You just got to realize it, brother. Right? You just got to realize it, man. That's why I titled my last video that should be done uploading by now. You got to keep on keeping on, man. You got to keep going no matter what. Life's going to throw a couple jabs at you, knock you down, right? But you got to keep it going, man. It's going to hurt. I've been hit before, and believe me, it hurts a lot more than you guys think. For those who ain't never been hit, like just square in the face, right? But life can make you feel the same way. It can make you feel beat up. It can make you feel beat down. It can make you feel like you want to quit. You really, really just want to quit and just sink into quicksand, man. But you can't. You got to get up and keep going, man. You got people who depend on you. Family, if you have one. Meaning like one of your own, of course. But also, man, your siblings, the people who look up to you. Because believe me, man, there's somebody out there looking up to you. They're inspired by you. And that right there should be alone to make you say, you know what? These people look at me as if, not like a messiah necessarily, but someone who strive, man, to reach the goals that they put out for themselves, to really help try to change the world the best that they could. Not in a literal sense, go out and just stop this from happening and stop that from happening, right? But really putting on who they truly are as through their actions and what they do, what they say, what they stand for, right? Having a moral code. So just keep on keeping on, man. Follow your heart and listen to it. Your heart will never stray you down the wrong path, you guys. That's the last thing it want. That's why you got to be careful about distractions and people who aren't aligned with your goals and your vision, man. But that don't mean you got to hate on anybody or disrespect anyone. It just means you got to let them know that there's a path set out for you that you need to follow. Because it's the path that you need to be on. All right. So with that being said, you guys, I hope you enjoyed today's second video. Now I'm going to go make me something to eat some fruit, snack on a little banana, some crunchy peanut butter, stuff like that, man. Enjoy the rest of my day. Same goes for you guys. Hope y'all have a good one, man. Hope you guys resonated with the messages I left within this video. And as always, don't forget to drop a like, comment down below on what you guys would like to see next. And do not forget to hit that subscribe button down below so you guys never miss out when I upload my next video. Peace and much love. Gratitude. See y'all in the next one, man.